Guys, welcome to 6 feet 2 inches vlog. The title of my video is kind of weird, right? I mean, Happy Death Day plus Happy Birthday. Uh, the reason is because you are aware of whatever is going on in the world, this corona, and uh, I just thought just imagine there is no guarantee about your life at any moment. Like even this moment could be our last moment. Think about the first woman who was diagnosed with corona and she died. Like how painful it would have been for her family. And yeah, birthdays we do celebrate, but I just feel more kind of like it's more kind of like we are nearing towards the death. And um, I was 23 years back then, and now I'm 24 now. I've turned 24, and soon I will be entering the zone soon. Like imagine it, and that's why. So happy birthday! And today I'm gonna make a special vlog just for all of you guys and for myself as well. I'm gonna share the lessons I learned till now in all this 24 years. I would say experience is the best teacher than the book, and there are many lessons I've learned actually. And I'm just gonna wrap up with some of the most important lessons which I think is for me, and maybe I just hope you find it useful for yourself as well. Okay, so the first lesson for me is don't burn the past, learn from it. One of my ex-friend had said this to me, like burn the past, but when I think about it, I don't think like burning the past would do any good to you or the people from your past. I mean, you should learn from your past and take it as a lesson, and just like let go of it, not burn it. I mean, why would I or you like to erase your past? I understand if it's painful, definitely you would like to erase it or burn it. But the thing is, whatever we are today is because of all the experiences we had in the past and the experiences we are having in the present moment. Plus, it shapes our personality overall, right? So that's my first lesson. Second lesson is learn to let go. The hardest thing I think we ever do is holding on, and not just hurt ourselves but someone we are close to as well. I would say like I was the kind of person who would not go of someone easily, and like wait for them or forgive them or think like okay this will get better, but things don't get better if you don't move on or if you don't let go of any kind of situations, be it a failure, be it a broken relation or broken friendships. It's you who will be hurt in the end. It's like you're destroying your self-esteem by holding on. If someone doesn't want to stay in your life, and if you're still holding on or still trying, it's you who is gonna get hurt. So this is the second lesson. The third lesson, which I think is the hardest one because it took a long time for me, and that is to say no. Learn to say no. No to the toxic people, no to the bad deeds, no to the wrong deeds, like no to anything which will harm your mental peace or anyone around you, and no to everything which you feel like you can't do. Just don't give fake promises. Don't like if you don't want to do something, just don't do it for the sake of keeping friends in your life or for the sake of keeping the relationship in your life. No, that's not the right way. By saying no, you're disrespecting yourself. You're doing something which you don't agree to do, and it's like going against your values. The fourth lesson is giving gifts to your loved ones. And by gifts, I mean thoughtful ones, okay? Like dig into what they like, what kind of person they are, what what suits them, what they would love, and not just choosing gifts according to you. And there's also a psychological reason behind giving gifts, and it's something like whenever you give something to someone, your brain releases feel good hormones, like feel good chemicals, and you feel good whenever you give or donate to others. You can experiment it yourself and just experience it. So that's my fourth lesson. Okay, so my fifth lesson is throw compliments. Give compliments to your close friends and strangers as well. Trust me, it makes the other person feel a lot better. I mean, have you ever received a compliment by any stranger? How did you feel like? Uh, I would share my experience. I used to feel inferior about my height, and when I did my first solo travel, there was some random session I attended. It was about the drumming session, and during that session, one of the women who was stranger to me, she approached me and she complimented me about my height. You know, sometimes some of the things which you don't like about yourself, other people might like them, and you know, it's like uh, you should genuinely compliment someone if you feel like. I'm not saying just throw compliments anytime, like for all and each moment. No, don't do that. Just give a compliment to someone only when you feel like giving it, and that's my lesson. Okay, so the sixth lesson is love is a conscious choice and responsibility. I would like if you just Google and read about theory of love and social psychology, which just explain clearly that over a period of time, love and passion does fade away, but what is important is commitment, which you decide consciously, and not cheating is also a conscious decision. So this is my lesson. Like, I have seen people committing to somebody else and cheating on them, lying to somebody else. This is not what conscious decision is, if you think it is. So this is one of the lesson which I think is very important. Okay, so the seventh lesson is never ever get into any kind of casual relationship with your friend. Yes, I mean FWB. The current generation knows about it, right? It's friends with benefit. No, no, never. Trust me, it will fuck you up. It will fuck your friendship up, and it will end your friendship anytime. Because there is no guarantee about our brain. There is no guarantee about when the feelings will get involved. There is guarantee of nothing, and it's not something like you would do. You know, there's a difference between reality and movies. They show some completely different shit, like the couple standing up together in the end. No, I'm sorry, I have to be honest here. Nothing happens like that in reality. In fact, especially for you girls, I would like to mention one psychological fact. Like, whenever you get intimate with somebody or have coitus, if you don't know what coitus is, please use a dictionary, because I'm at home right now and I can't use the word. It's a secret. So okay, so whenever you have it, girls, it's like your brain releases oxytocin. Okay, it's a bonding hormone, and you get bonded to that person even you don't understand when you start falling. And once it's like over, or if you ever find out that guy is cheating on you or lie to you, then trust me, you're going to feel worthless, totally worthless. And luckily, I had friends during that phase of my life to hold me when I was about to fall and bring me back on the track. And I don't want that to happen with girls nor with the guys as well. So And also, I would like to mention, if you want to experiment it with yourself, you can do it. Like, and no one to stop you. But these are the lessons which I have learned in my life and which I am sharing. So you are free to explore if you want to. And uh, trust me, it hurts to lose a friend. I mean, at least you have a friend in your life, right? I mean, why would you want to ruin any friendship? Like, please, no, never, 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 never. Say no to casual relationships. Okay, so the eighth lesson is embrace yourself the way you are. Never ever compare yourself with any other person. But you can compare yourself with the past version of yourself. Like, for example, I used to be extremely anxious person. I used to like come live on any kind of videos, show my face, record my face. If you check my other channel, which is of piano covers, there you won't find my face in any of the videos. So there's no point in that, right? So it's like, if there is any kind of negative feeling which you are having or negative thoughts, see it as an opportunity, see it as like some compass guiding you or something, like, which is indicating that there is something which you had to fix. So uh, like, try to overcome your fear instead of avoiding your fears. And this is completely like you should do. Like, you are supposed to love yourself for who you are and the way you are. So embrace each flaws of yours, because nobody is perfect, and that's the real perfection. Okay, so the ninth lesson is date yourself. I know you have been maybe on a zero date or lots of dates, but have you ever taken yourself out alone for to have some food, or to do the thing you like, or went alone to watch any movie? If not, I would totally recommend you to try it, because if I show you my book, my show list, lots of movies I have seen alone. I have went to the restaurants alone. I told you about my solo travel to Nasik, which was alone. I attended some workshops and events alone, and trust me, it is like truly amazing. It's peaceful to be with yourself, and you can be peaceful with someone else only when you are at peace with your own mind and with your own, like, when you're alone and you don't feel alone and you're okay being alone, like, you enjoy your alone company, the me time. That's the real happiness, I would say. So try it. Okay, so 10th lesson is the clear goals of what you want from life, or what you want to achieve, what you want to give to the society back. And if you're not sure about your goals, at least try to understand what you don't want to do in life. I'm sure you don't want to be a drug addict, right? No one's like want that. You don't want to end up being poor or sleep on the roadside, right? So at least try to figure out what you won't do in your life if you are not sure about what you want to do in your life. So 11th lesson is keep updating your life. We all love updating our phones, right? We change it maybe after 2 years or a year. So what about our life and the people we surround with? As you grow, you might find out the friends you had been friends with, maybe they were not your real or true friends. Maybe they were liars, they were cheaters, they might betray your trust anytime. Declutter your life of such people. Just cut them off your life, and you don't need to surround yourself with such toxic is, like, I don't want to use any kind of abuse, okay, I won't. So just keep this kind of people away, and keep updating and decluttering your life, like, delete what you don't want, delete what you don't want to do, and start doing what you love to do. So the 12th lesson is learn to control your anger, your emotions, and the way you react. Uh, I know what makes me angry, and it's extremely triggering. The things which makes me angry boils me up, and I react in very harsh kind of way. And I'm sure most of the people do that. And this process, you don't just lose the peace of your mind, but you also lose the person you're expressing your anger at. And believe me, there's no way or no time machine which can make you take your words back. And recently I'm just giving you an example, okay? I had a fight with one of my friends, and I don't know if it is due to any misunderstanding or not. And I had contacted that person because I needed some kind of software. So to that, the person just completely directed the conversation to the whole different thing, just because we had some kind of anger and personal fight issues in the past. Thank God he was not a doctor and I was not his patient, or he would have said, no, I won't treat you, I will let you die. So no, learn to control your anger, and if it's in the past, keep it in the past. Keep the professional and personal life separate. Like, don't mix it up ever. Okay, so the 13th lesson is never raise your voice at your parents. And I know in our country, I don't know how often or how, like, I haven't seen in my friend circle at least saying saying children I love you to their parents. So don't miss this opportunity when you have them in your life. And here, and excluding toxic parents, those parents who abuse their children in emotional, psychological, or physical ways. There's no forgiving in that, but you can't deny the fact. I'm not talking about toxic parents here, okay? But if you have parents who are being supportive, who understands you, who are trying to change themselves for you, and when there is transparent and clear communication between you and your parents, then trust me, it will work out. Because that's what I did. My parents were never aware of my anxiety or depression or anything. But since the day I started sharing things, actually I'm more close to my mom. So since the day I started sharing honestly with my mom about what caused it, or the reason why I am like this, or the reason of my anger outburst, she started understanding me. Like, it's easier when you have communication. And do you know when it is the fact? Do you know why most of the people come to the counseling sessions, like family therapy or counseling? It is because they lack communication. Communication is so important in life, in all aspects, in all areas of life, that you need to focus on it. Okay, so here is the 14th one, and it's the most favorite lesson. Don't ever lie. I repeat, don't ever lie, and don't cheat on anyone. Be it your parents, be it your siblings or friends, or in a relationship, especially in a relationship. Trust me, it hurts like anything. Like, I can't even describe what it's like. I previously mentioned love is a conscious choice. If you're choosing to be with someone, why lie to them? Like, why to cheat on them? It's so unethical. And by lie, I also mean, like, if your friend is asking you, if for example, if she's wearing something which is not appropriate according to the function she's going or attending, and if she asks you how am I looking, and if you lie that time, like, no, you're looking pretty, but like, the truth is, no, that's not the kind of attire you're supposed to wear at this kind of function. So no, it's not helping. Like, it's gonna not help her, right? So you have to lie when it is necessary. But lying to someone, it depends on the situation, okay? So lying in a serious relationship is a lie. or cheating on your partner behind their back, uh, while you're committed to someone and you're lying to somebody else, that's a lie, I would say. Or murdering someone and then lying, no, I did not murder this person, and that's a lie. So don't ever do that. Okay, so lesson 15 is to not do something because of peer pressure. Don't do something just to prove your friends or to prove anyone that you fit in. I know that adolescence or teenage period is hard. I mean, you cannot openly communicate with your parents or ask them questions directly about coitus. Okay, Google the word again if you don't know what it is. About drugs, trying new experiments, or etc. I know it's hard. And luckily, if you have elder sibling, I insist you share with them whatever happens. Like it's pretty much good because they have much more experience and they can guide you. Luckily, if you have good bonding with your siblings. And I was saying, don't do anything because of peer pressure, because it can result in a very, very harmful effect. It can affect your personal relations. If you start abusing drugs and alcohol or cigarettes, nicotine is highly addictive. I know that some movies and shows or series to show it, but trust me, if you go into the details or if you personally have such experience, uh, it would be totally different. Everything varies and depends on a person's experiences, thoughts, and personality as well. So it's not like just because they are showing in the movie the person is having a good trip, it doesn't mean that you would also have a good trip. No, I'm sorry. It does affect central nervous system. I don't know how to make that understand to the teenagers, but okay, I'm not gonna pressurize you or anything. I'm just warning you that if you do try it, remember that you will have to face your own consequences. Um, so lesson number 16 is build your own support system, and by that I mean emotional system as well as professional networking. This is the perfect age to do that, to develop and enhance your social skills. I regret not ever participating in any kind of competitions or attending any kind of seminars, workshops till my post graduation year. I started that too in the final year of my post graduation, and my experience was amazing. I met lots of amazing people with whom I'm still in contact. I started building up networks. I got to learn many things from them, as well as I really became a close friend with one of the person from the workshop or events that I have attended. So don't miss this opportunity when you have it. Don't just think like you have nothing to do. Like, just go out, explore, and by exploring I mean attend the events, attend the workshops which are there, which are like investment, kind of investment in your education, and you are sure gonna meet lots of people and lots of experiences and ideas are gonna exchange. So that's my lesson. Okay, so lesson number 17, feed stray animals. Please, like, I don't know how many of you love animals, and if you are someone who hates dogs, I can like assume you might have bad experience with dogs, right? Because whoever I talked to, who was afraid of dogs, all of them had some kind of bad experience with the dogs. But trust me, not all dogs are same. I mean, they are so cute and adorable. Like, even pet therapy is used in psychology, and trust me, like, you will feel good by feeding someone. Actually, we humans can actually ask for food, but stray animals can't. And if any stray is in your locality, then please feed that stray, be it a cat or dog. That's how I met my pet dog. Like, she was just around 3 months or something. She was like a puppy, and she was sitting near our apartment, and I kind of felt like feeding her. And coincidentally, that day we had cooked chicken in our house. No, I don't eat chicken actually. I am a vegetarian. So I fed her the chicken, and she was like, from the next day, she started following me everywhere. And trust me, that is the best experience you will ever have. The way they will wag their tail whenever you come home, she still does that. She's over 5 years now, and whenever I go out, even if it's for a minute, and come back home, she would be like extremely happy and greet me. No one does that. I haven't seen any human doing that. I mean, when you return home, have you seen your parents or sisters being yay excited, yay he or she is back? No, right? So this is the kind of love you will get from animals if you feed them and love them unconditionally. This is one of my lessons. 18 is never ever stop learning. I have completed my PG. I have also cracked net JRF set examination of psychology, but I still prefer to call myself a student because I believe I'm still learning. There's so much to learn. I mean, it's like even the ocean of knowledge, or the sky is the limit. Yes, that's the right word. Learn and never stop learning, because learning is like, I mean, not just from the books. Learn from the people you meet, learn from their experiences. Experience is the best teacher, personal as well as experience of others, especially elder people. I mean, you can even sometimes visit old age, have a conversation with them, learn from their experiences, note it down in your diary. That's the best way, I believe. Lesson number 19 is focus on enhancing and learning new skills. By skills, I mean whatever you are good at doing and fluent at. For example, I can play piano, right? It's one of my skill. For some, it could be writing, blogging, it could be poetry, writing a poetry, or writing any kind of stories, or scribbling, or for some it could be photography. If you have any of the skills, even as a hobby, you can invest your time doing it, and it can do two things. One, it can boost your mood because you love doing it, and second, it can turn out to be something like good and profitable, maybe. Because I remember so because of music and all that, I get to perform in the open mics, and through that I meet new people. And again, I mentioned about creating your own network. So it's like that. You know how these things are connected: the skills, meeting people, attending open mics, and all that. So yes, if you don't have any, you can try to develop one, or dig deep into what you love to do. Lesson number 20: improve your communication skills. The best leaders have the best communication skills, and communication skills is essential in your daily life in all the aspects. I've mentioned it previously also, so I guess I don't have to elaborate it here, but still I would like to emphasize that communication is the most important thing, be it in a business or any relation. And by communication, I mean honest, transparent, clear communication, not lies. Okay, lesson number 21: focus on the kind of self-talk you have with yourself. For example, what do you say to yourself when you fail to achieve the goal? Do you criticize yourself? Do you say, oh, I'm worthless, I'm a complete failure because I could not achieve that thing? Do you say this to yourself? Or if you fail in any kind of examination, or if you have any paper back, do you say, oh, I knew it, I wouldn't be able to do it, like you're worthless kind of person? Do you say that to yourself? Now this is a negative self-talk. Self-talk is important because it enhances and defines your self-esteem. It affects your self-esteem and the way you look or evaluate yourself. So that's why it's important to keep track of your own thoughts, of what you say to yourself in a particular situation, and if it's negative and if it's harming you in any kind of way, then please try to change it. And if you are unable to do that, talk to, like, try to read REBT books, which is rational emotive behavior therapy, and it also has how to dispute your irrational beliefs and irrational thoughts. So for example, if you're like someone saying, no, everybody must accept myself, everybody must love me, no, it can't happen, right? And there would be people who would misjudge you, misunderstand you, and you can't do anything about them. So please keep record of your self-talk and try to make it more positive. Lesson number 22, which I think I should apply, because I told you, right, that I do get angry often, and it's, don't ever seek revenge from someone who has done wrong to you. Let the nature do its own, punish the person in its own way. I believe in the laws of nature. You're seeing, right? Uh, People emitting lots of carbon monoxide and everything, which led to the climate change and all these issues. Why is this happening? Because of industrial air pollution, water pollution. Why is this happening? It's because of our own human actions, right? And even this coronavirus thing is something, I don't know, like, it's like we are locked down now everywhere, right? No human is leaving their house, and at the same time you can see nature getting back into its equilibrium state, just like homeostasis, which means getting your body temperature and everything in balance. Like, nature is getting back in balance. So why to waste your time, energy, mental peace trying to seek revenge from someone who has done wrong to you, cheated you, lied to you, betrayed your trust? No, don't do that. And I would say, I know it's very hard to do. It's extremely hard to do. Like, you naturally cause that person, whoever it is, or like whoever it would be, uh, but try not to do that, because trust me, trust and believe in the law of nature, and just stop giving a shit about that person and just let go of it and just live your life, focus on yourself. Whether they would be punished or not, don't think about it. Don't seek revenge, because it's only gonna harm your mental peace. It's not gonna do anything to that person to whom you're trying to convey the message. No, it's not like how it works. Sorry. Lesson number 23, I'm still on it and I'm still learning, and I really hope you guys try to learn it as well. Accept and love yourself unconditionally. Okay, I know. Isn't it funny? Like, we expect people to love us and accept us the way we are, but we are not ready to accept and love ourselves the way we are. Like, why? When you look into the mirror, do you ever smile at yourself? Do you ever say, I love you to you? I mean, not to you, I mean, to yourself, of course, to yourself. Do you say that to yourself often? When you look into the mirror, do you smile? Okay, I want to clear something. One guy, like someone just remarked this thing to me, that I look crazy when I talk and I smile at the same time, and I took it to my heart and I was like criticizing my own self. But then again, as I said, if there are someone who is hating you, there are some people who loves you. So as I said, there was a stranger who complimented me. She also complimented me on my smile. So I was like, what? Okay. So don't like base your evaluation on the basis of, like, I mean, don't seek external validation from anyone. You don't have to, and you never should do that. Just accept yourself, love yourself for who you are, and I hope you do that. Lesson number 24, uh, exercise. Keep your mind and body healthy. I would be the last person on this planet saying this. I never used to do any kind of exercise. I still, honestly, I missed 6 days of walking. I mean, I have started walking recently, but due to some other stuff, I could not go to my usual routine and complete it. But no excuses here. Work out, sweat, and do your damn exercise daily, because it's like it releases endorphins, which are like feel good chemicals again. And also just don't ever lie or don't stay unauthentic. Like, stay true to yourself. Just do what you love to. Follow your dreams, chase it, live it, and don't give up till you achieve it. So this is for all today. I hope you loved and enjoyed this vlog. If you loved it, please don't forget to subscribe and share and like, and please don't forget to wish me happy birthday. Okay, you cannot wish me, or you can, I mean, it's up to you, of course. So have a great day, and I hope you're following instructions given by the government, and I hope you're staying inside safe with your loved ones. Try to create a bond with them if it's not there, and stay safe and wash your hands often. Take care. Signing off, 6 feet 2 inches vlog.